Hello, I'm here.
Let me spotlight you for everybody. And it's over to you, Emma.
Hi guys, I hope you are all well. Great training so far. Thank you, everybody. So, my training, as I'm sure many of you know, I am a beauty therapist by trade. I've had nearly 35 years in the industry, and I wanted to share with you a little bit about label reading, products, skincare, because the industry is massive. And this has kind of stemmed from a little bit of accidental market research that I did. And I've got homework as well for you. And that is to do a little bit of this for yourself when you get a chance when you're out and about. So when you're in Boots, Superdrug, Tesco, Sainsbury's, wherever, have a look at the skincare aisle and the products, even the body products, and just have a little look at the labels and see what they say and see what the marketing is. Because we don't compare Arbonne products to any other products, yeah, because we know how good our products are. But our clients are going to look around, yeah, and it's important that we understand what our clients are seeing in the marketplace, and we need to understand that to be able to explain why our products are different. Yes, we know about the vegan, yes, we know about the 2000 ingredients not allowed and everything else, but it's the marketing that it's it's not that it's untrue, but it's very clever and it can be quite misleading. So this is what I want you to start thinking about and understanding. Quality and quantity of ingredients are the two big things. Now, I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to tell you my aromatherapy story. Some of you may know this, and it's a little bit off cuff because we haven't really got many aromatherapy products anymore, but they might come back in. But go with me because the principle is that works the same. So if you've ever shopped for aromatherapy oils, you will find that there are some really cheapy ones, which are just called aromatherapy. And to be honest, they're probably more fragrance than anything else. Then you've got the middle of the road kind of thing you might get in Holland and Barrett, pure essential oils, nice price point. And then you've got the high end, something like doTERRA or Neal's Yard organic, a lot more expensive. They're all essential oils, but like with all products, you've got the basic, the mid-range and the premium. Now, what's the difference between all of them? So when you've got the premium product, it's going to be a lot more potent and it's going to be a lot more beneficial to you. Nothing wrong with the middle of the road stuff, but it's not going to be as good as the potent stuff. Now, with essential oils, the way that it works is the farmer will grow his lavender crop, for example, send it off to the essential oil company. They will extract the oil. And what will happen is they will send that lavender crop onto another company who will do another extraction. It will be sent on again to another company to do another extraction. Okay, so if you imagine, this is what we call the tea bag effect. If you've got one tea bag and 10 cups of hot water, and you're dunking your tea bag in that first cup, you're going to have a lovely cup of tea. You keep dunking all the way down to number 10. So your first cup is going to be a beautiful cup of tea. Cup number 10 is not going to be good, is it? It's still the same ingredients, it's still the same tea bag, but there's a massive difference between number 1 and number 10. Now, you can go into a shop. Now, we still have some of our Rescue and Renew products, which have got essential oils in, and they're premium. So they are high end. You can go into a supermarket or a budget chemist on the high street, and you can see aromatherapy product, lavender, body lotion, calming, soothing, relaxing. You can have a smell. Oh, lovely. It smells like lavender. Really nice. $1.99 as opposed to £40 for something that's high end. Now, when you look at the ingredients to that product, yes, it has got lavender essential oil in, but the lavender essential oil is all the way down at the bottom of the ingredient list. And you could have a 0.01% lavender essential oil in there. So the marketing isn't lying to you because it contains lavender essential oil, but it is nowhere near where that premium product is. So just to give you an understanding, you're looking at the quality and the quantity, plus the fact you've got lavender fragrance in there, which is what makes it smell like. I knew this was going to happen. What? Oh my goodness, she wants a cuddle. If it's not the cats, it's the kids. Mwah. Right, go. Oh. So just understanding about the quality and the quantity of the ingredients in the products. Now, you've got buzzwords around skincare, and it's everywhere at the moment. Retinol, hyaluronic acid, vitamin C. There's none left.
Yes, there is.
Go on then. All of these things are what you like. They know, don't they? It's a weakness. You've got these buzzwords. So you're talking to your client about vitamin C, and you're telling them how amazing it is, which it is. They're going to go, then they can go into Boots and they can find a vitamin C product and think, well, this has got vitamin C in, and it's a quarter of the price as what they were selling me at Arbonne. So where is the price point? So I've got a couple of slides to show you, because I want you to have a look at some of the marketing and some of the things that what our clients are going to be looking at and what it actually means. So we all know this range.
We can hardly reach.
There's none in there.
There is.
Oh my God.
You see it?
Look, there's the box. Oh. So we all know this range. Olay, Retinol 24. What does that mean to you? What does that actually mean? Does anybody know, if you do in the chat, let me know what percentage of retinol you can get in products. What is the kind of average or the range of retinol that you would be able to have in a product? Let me know in the chat, even if you're just having a guess. So yeah, we've got some good ideas. But yeah. So this is retinol 24. Does that mean it's a 24% retinol? Does that mean it's going to last 24 hours? Now, when you get a retinol will start from 0.0002%. That's where you'd start with sensitive skin, and you'll build up to like a 0.5 or to a 1, or a strong product, which is a 2. You cannot get a 3% retinol without a prescription. Now, most people don't even know this. So you look at this 24 retinol plus 40%. What does that mean? But you see, our clients aren't going to know this. So they're looking at this. And I was even looking at this, and I'm thinking, well, what exactly is the message on these bottles? What is it telling the consumer? Now, 24, so we can probably figure that out. That's 24-hour hydration. But then everybody's skin's different. So how can one product hydrate any skin for 24 hours? Now, is that a bit of a buzz off of the deodorant keeps you dry for 48 hours? Now, if you want to buy a deodorant to keep you not stinky for 48 hours, I think you need to be showering more often than getting a deodorant that keeps you dry for 48 hours. But it's all marketing, and it's all buzzwords, and it's all very, very clever. Now, there's not really much else that tells you on there. What's the what was the next slide, please, Danny? Are you doing, or am I? Oh, hang on, no. So this was another one. So these are all ingredients that we know that are in our products as well. So we've got vitamin C, we've got collagen, we've got peptides, we've got hyaluronic acid. So, you know, this is our Derm Results range, isn't it? We've got all of these ingredients. Why is ours better? Well, we go back to the quality and the quantity. Now, it doesn't tell you how much is in there. We all know as well about vitamin C and it needing to be stabilized. Unless it says stabilized vitamin C on the bottle, it is not stabilized. Now, that means as soon as they start using it, that product is going to start deteriorating, and it is not going to be effective. It's going to be great for a couple of weeks, but it's going to get lower and lower and lower. Now, if a company like Arbonne, ours is stabilized, we're shouting about it. It's on the bottle. It's in your face. If it doesn't shout it, it is not saying it. The best product I found said our most stable vitamin C. So what does our most stable mean? Is it stabilized? Is it not? We've had a go at stabilizing it, and this is the best we've done. So this is what we're giving you. But it doesn't mean anything. But it's marketing, and it's what we're being told. And we've got the people on the television flicking our hair, it's worth it, and look at my skin with all my makeup and filters and everything else. So it's understanding all of this kind of stuff as well. So what was the next slide? I can't remember now. So yeah, this was so another vitamin C. We've got 20% vitamin C in our Derm Results Essence. The highest one I found on the market was this one, which is a 12%. Now we've also got our 15%, which, as we know, has been launched for the people that couldn't cope with the 20% because it was too intense for their skin. So vitamin C is not just vitamin C, it's how much is in there, which is why this one is £31. And with the 50% markup from Boots, that's already, that was bought into the shop at £15 average. And we know from the retail structure all of the other things that product is paid for as well. So, you know, this is what is out there, and this is what your clients are looking at. So you can tell them till you're blue in the face how amazing vitamin C is, and they can go and buy that. And they think that they're getting a great product, but they're not. So what was the next slide? Please. So yeah, I was trying to find more information on these bottles, but I tell you what else is very clever. How tiny is that writing? Now, most people who are to the certain age where you are really looking at slowing down the aging process, anti-aging products, you may well be needing some of these. Now, you may just need some of these for reading. And guess what? When you're going around the supermarket, you've probably not got them. Do you know why I had to take a picture of that? Because I had to take a picture of my phone and zoom in so I could read it. Who else has done that before? But the small print is so small that you can't get the other information. So all that's happening is you're bombarded with the buzz stuff, with the stuff on the front of the packaging that looks great and sounds great, and it's pulling you in. So we need to understand that this is what our clients are looking at, and we know compare our products to others, but they will be. And you need to understand what they are looking at, thinking, well, that's got hyaluronic acid, that's got peptides in, that's got vitamin C in. Well, I can just get that. And yeah, we've got a load of other chemicals as well. But I tell you what's getting harder now, because the way the industry's going and a lot of companies are jumping on the bandwagon, and you will see on a lot of bottles, no parabens, no phthalates, no SLS. They are getting better, which is a good thing. But again, oh, well, they said that not to use these ingredients. This one hasn't got that in either. So it's still about that education, and it's about that understanding, and it's about those labels. And it's the same with the certifications. So you can see vegan or vegan friendly on a product. That's very different to vegan certified. Because just because something's vegan friendly and maybe that end product is vegan, it doesn't necessarily mean that all of the ingredients have gone through a vegan process. There might be something in there further down the line, just like they're not tested on animals. I remember a long time ago, I think it was Body Shop, they came out with this big campaign saying against animal testing. Well, what does that mean? We can be against all sorts, but still do it. That doesn't mean you don't do it. If it says not tested on animals, that product has not been tested on animals. Doesn't necessarily mean the ingredients haven't been tested on animals. But vegan certified, PETA approved, these are all really important certifications, and they have got bones to them. So it's making sure that we're aware of this, and it's educating our clients about the labels. So my homework is to go into Boots, to Superdrug, wherever you like, and just have a look and see what